it was 14th of December, I got called to bar. 15th, I had another party. 16th, I was back in Lagos. As I was landing, I was going for a pool party. So from the 14th up until the 29th, I was going to party back to forth. As in, and nobody could question me because guess what? I was a barrister. I mean, what else do they want to do to me? They want to beat a barrister. I will sue you. So in my head, I was just like, young, wild, free, barrister, 2 degrees in the bag. Allow me to enjoy my dirty December. So every concert, I was at every concert. It was unimaginable. Like everyone was seeing me everywhere. They're just like, wow, Precious, you're a big girl. They did not know that I just became a barrister. So that's why I'm everywhere like that. So that's my best, and this year too. So Cardi B came to Nigeria. So
I think 2 years ago, I decided to start spending my tourism money in sort of West Africa. You know, I didn't want to travel. You know, I realized I kind of knew Europe more than I knew Africa. So I kind of spending all of my holiday. If I need to travel for holiday, I'll go somewhere in Africa. So earlier this year, I went with a couple of friends to a festival in Ghana called Asabako. It was the second time that I was going, but I had a really great time. I mean, Buswa in Ghana is beautiful. You could be in any sort of you nearly cannot describe it, but I went with a couple of friends who had never been, and to see them actually enjoy the place. We stayed in this beautiful eco lodge that was like 100% built from like sort of recycled materials and like natural stuff, and it was very basic, but it was beautiful. It was not a 5-star hotel. It was nothing of that sort, nothing fancy. Like everything was just so natural. Like even the food that we ate was like fresh lobsters from the sea. Every evening for dinner. It was amazing. We didn't even spend a lot of money, and we were gone for like 4 days. It was a music festival. We partied in the forest, like swam in the sea every day. It was incredibly beautiful. And to think that that was just like at the backyard, just in Ghana, it's just like an hour of travel, and I'm like, or like another 4 hours by road from Accra to Buswa, where this place is. It was just a great time, and my friend and I spent time there, just not doing anything, just being in each other's presence, listening to music, like just doing like really cool stuff that you usually have traveled like all the way to Europe or somewhere in the Caribbean. Is cool, but this is at my backyard, and it was just like incredible. Like I'll go back again. I've been back twice, 2 years in a row, and I'm planning to go back again in April next year. So I'm going in December to Accra, but to Buswa, this particular spot that I've discovered, I go every year now.
One trip I took that I absolutely loved was a couple of years ago. I took a trip to Senegal. When I looked at where in Senegal, I picked Dakar. I knew no one. And the thing is, with my other trips, even when they're solo trips, I know people. So I'm just catching up half of the time, right? It's like a soft landing. But this one, I knew no one. But also, I got to go to different countries from Senegal. You know, but you learn a lot about hospitality and about different customs, right? When you go to different countries. And aside from that, you know, 1 or 2 people connected me with people that they knew. And about 3 weeks into my trip or 4 weeks into my trip, I made some friends. And while I was having a good time before, now they made it great. So it's back to that thing they say of, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go long, go together. It's something like that. Dakar specifically is very small. So what you find is that because the groups are small socially, you tend to do that a lot. So people make friends online, people date online, whereas in Lagos, it's a little bit bigger. But aside from that sort of like micro of the trip, it was amazing because Dakar is beautiful.
For me, the best Christmas was 2017, where I spent 25th of December in Makoko. It's a community in Lagos where people live like in a slum and all. So myself and my team took a lot of people there. We shared truckloads of rice, you know, food stuff and mattresses and basic human amenities. And when I came back home, I realized that I didn't have anything to eat. And it was late. So what I had on Christmas Day, 25th of December 2017, was bread and malt in the night. And it was the best Christmas ever.